Hey folks, this is John with Honor Services. We're up here on a brand new roof. The client called us because they were concerned that the county didn't do much of an inspection because they never heard them up here. They never saw them go on the roof. They have dogs. The dogs never barked, and they figured that the county doesn't do much of an inspection. Well, they would be correct. The county's not required to walk on the roof. They're just verifying that things are done. They can't obviously see anything, and most of the time they're not going on the roof. So here's one of the things that we've been talking about for years, even after the last hurricanes. Here's a brand new off-ridge vent that has been installed, and you can see here by this tar, it was secured about every foot. Well, the manufacturer's specifications on some require it to be secured every 4 inches. So we're missing some fasteners there. Not the end of the world, but we don't want anything getting underneath here. So we always recommend you seal underneath here also. But also, there's an option for a baffle. It's a piece of metal that goes in the front here that stops any wind-driven rain from going up here and coming out in your attic. So this is a big problem during hurricanes. You get some really high winds. Water will go up in here, and with the wind, come out in your attic and cause some leaks. Not unusual to happen during a storm, but if you put the baffle in and it blocks that wind, it certainly helps prevent that. So then what we're here, we noticed some other things. The roof actually doesn't look too bad, a little messy here and there. But we come down here, the gutters haven't been finished. You can see they're still there. We come down here, we have this modified bitumen. We call it a dead valley, or the valley. And you'll notice right down there, there's a lump. And you can see the only thing preventing water from getting underneath this modified right here is pure shedding. So there's a flashing in here, a metal flashing goes up underneath the stucco and comes out underneath the shingles. And they stick that together with some tar, and water's not supposed to be able to go around the edge of that modified and run underneath here. But as you know, most places, we find leaks are at the bottom of valleys. So the number one place we look for a leak is the bottom of a valley. This would be normally where we would find one. Well, interesting enough, when we come down here and look closer, we could see this right here is lifted. There's actually a gap here. So there's a piece of debris or something under here, and it's not sticking very well. So what we want to do is make sure that's fully sealed, but they need to pull this out and reseal it. But there's a nail or something right here. Hard to see in a video, but there is a nail, something sticking right in there. I want to pull it apart. So water's going to go in here, get underneath here. Eventually it's going to leak in, cause some wood decay and some other issues. Brand new roof. So, that's just a couple things we found. Here's an exposed nail. That really shouldn't be there, but there's a couple things we found in the first few minutes up here. I haven't even gone on the second story yet. This was just coming up here on the first story, but this is some of the things we find. This is what keeps us in business. This is why people keep hiring us. We keep telling people go to college and get a great job, but if you were an ambitious young man or a woman and wanted to get a good job, you can actually become a roofer, do a decent job, and you'd be set for life. Anyway, this is John with Honor Services, and we hope you're having a great day.